I wear short shorts. I mean, you'll see me with no shirt on and just like my sports bra, very body positive. But the confidence wasn't where I think it had used to be. I ended up needing surgery. I had a kickball injury, ended up tearing a tendon in my hip. And so I went to the doctor and they told me that I needed to lose 50 pounds in order to have the surgery. So that was kind of stressful, especially like as a healthcare provider. It's like, you think you can, number one, you know what you need 100%, don't need to take any advice from anyone, and I thought I was gonna be able to handle pretty much any situation. And so hearing that was kind of tough. I was actually at supplement superstores and they're like, oh, you live over here? Like I was driving 45 minutes to my previous gym. They're like, oh, you live over here? Have you tried CrossFit Achieve? And I found CrossFit Achieve online. I love a business that is promoted online, very organized. And like you see the first thing is like CrossFit Achieve, contact us. I contacted Rachel, emailed me immediately. I was like, okay, I'm gonna like this, and dropped in a couple times. And once I met Rachel, it was kind of over.
She had popped in, she comes in and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I love this. She has a bubbly personality and you know, we just clicked, we kind of clicked. She was like, real talk, that's all she says. I'm like, all right, you can, come into our class, get a feel for our community, try class out. In our first conversations I always have with people, it's like, what's your goal? Like, what are you working towards? Always, most always, it's like, oh, I wanna lose weight. Okay, you really wanna lose weight? So then we had that conversation, and then it just it spiraled from there. So she joined the gym, she got into the community, she fit right in, she was crushing it, and I'm like, God, this girl could be a beast. Like, how can I help her? She has some real goals, like, let's help her do that. And then from there, it was just like, we talked nutrition.
Of course, fell into meeting everyone at the gym. It just was the community feel that she had talked about, but just seeing somebody so passionate about their business, running their business efficiently, and women-owned business was also another thing. So she had really, that was kind of when Rachel entered my life, and then we had some deep conversations, some uncomfortable conversations about the weight loss and things of that nature. And so prior to Rachel being in my life, I would say things were kind of all over the place, just a natural state of, getting older and trying to balance multiple things. And she really kind of helped me find my way.
My goal as a coach and my goal in our programs in the CrossFit space and in Achieve Nutrition Online is to create a community and culture that people are they're tied to. They don't have but a choice to be better. They don't have a choice but to become better, to push themselves, to push the people around them. Because that's what we want to do, is want to come to the best version of ourselves. Well, in order to get there, we've got to get to the root cause. So how do you foster this community and culture to allow for that? Well, you got to get real with it.
I had never been 250 pounds in my entire life. The crazy part was even being as heavy as I was still able to move weight. People still saw me as strong, but I did not feel good. I didn't feel like myself. It really did hinder. I probably would have never gotten the injury I got, if I was not the weight that I was. I don't know, there's a lot of things I battled with mentally and just with my confidence that really impacted just how I was looking at this weight loss. I'm like, okay, I lose this 50 pounds for this surgery and then what? I was scared that I was gonna lose the 50 pounds and I was gonna gain it all back and nothing was ever really going to change. So what am I even doing? Am I gonna need surgery again? I need a double hip surgery at 35 years old. That's utterly ridiculous. And so, yeah, I was losing little bits here and there, and then I would gain it right back. I didn't feel like I deserved to feel or look good. And I don't know when I got into that place, or maybe it was just underlying the whole time, but I didn't feel like I deserved to lose the weight and to feel good in my body, because I had gotten to this 250 pounds, which people have much bigger weights, but I just had never seen my body, I had never felt like that, and it sucked. And so even when I met the goal, I started to throughout the process, I fell off here and there, because I constantly felt all right, you've lost it, but do you even really deserve to be happy in this space? Do you deserve this weight loss?
It all goes in one. So you can't fix this, the outside, until you fix this. And that's what we focus on in Achieve Nutrition, is getting the client to think in a different way. And that it's not a have to, it's a you get to. Accept for where you are, come into a space, and we're going to get you to start accepting where you're at and get you to start realizing that you can go wherever you want to go. It's just going to take time and hard work.
Bree, I will say, actually called me out on it. She was I've just never had somebody be you really feel like you don't deserve this, and I'm trying to tell you that you do deserve this. You deserve to look good, you deserve to feel good. To have somebody put words to what you know that you're feeling on the inside, it really helped me dial into like, okay, like this person really does have my back.
Part of our job as coaches is to earn the trust of the client in order to actually help them. And that's through relationship.
From other experiences I've had, I just feel like people are in it for the money. Like they don't really care about, like they're just, you know, of course, if I meet this number, things like that, it looks great on their business, but they actually don't care about me as a person. And like just having conversations about like where you are emotionally and like probably like why you're being self-destructive, like definitely helped like me get to a space where like I was like, okay, I can be honest and vulnerable like about what's really going on, because she actually does want to help me. Like, and they do, like they're working together to actually get me to a place where like it's bigger than the surgery. Like the surgery was just like the reason that I stepped foot in the door, but like you want to look good and you want to feel good and you want your body to move a certain way and you deserve all of those things. And like just trying to get to a space of like realizing like I actually do deserve like to feel good and look good and to get compliments.
Listening to her share that story, I'm honored. You know, I'm honored in the sense that we've created this space for people to feel comfortable, to share their journeys and to get vulnerable and to know that they're not going to be judged and that it's okay. We may not know the answer to your problem, and if we don't know the answer, we're going to find one for you, or we're going to get you help, whether that's with us or somebody else, but we're a part of your journey. We'll be a part of your journey.